The next player that didn't quite make the cut for the top 5 is Jeff Buckley. And so I'm wearing a Fender Telecaster t-shirt because that was obviously what he played. And I suppose as a guitarist, I think he's actually very, very underrated. Like, he doesn't really come up in those sort of polls of like top whatever guitarists. I think he's more known for his singing, of course. His vocal ability is just like staggering, and his songwriting, of course. But actually, he rocks on the guitar. He could shred, but also just the way he put together chord progressions in his writing, the tone that he achieved, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. His playing live, I mean, just the ability that he had to use his voice as an instrument, as well as playing an instrument and playing the guitar so amazingly, all at the same time, and you could see just his entire heart and soul and being into every moment of his performances. I don't think there's anyone like him. I don't think there's ever been anyone like him. I don't think there will ever be anyone like him. And trying to, if you've been watching the videos I've done recently on my channel, trying to cover his songs is just so hard to do. Lover, You Should Have Come Over, ostensibly is a fairly simple song from a guitar perspective, but I still made loads of mistakes when I was trying to do it, and as kind of like an intermediate player, it's a struggle, it's a challenge, it's difficult, and to pull it off and to sing it as well, and to try and get any kind of that, the feeling of the song across as well. You realise the amount of talent that he had, and it's something that I enjoy listening to. I do enjoy trying to play. Always goes down an absolute storm if you can pull it off, like at an open mic night or something. I remember once performing that song in a pub in town, and I literally strummed the opening chords, and everyone was there with me. The entire pub sang every line, every word of that song. So that was just such an incredible experience for me, that I really felt like, I really do want to have him on my top 5 list. But at the end of the day, I think it came down to, I think it was sort of between him and Jerry Cantrell. And I thought, well, if push came to shove, as much as I love Jeff and his beautiful, beautiful songs, and I really feel like he was a massive loss, to the world, and every bit as much as Kurt Cobain. I think if somebody said to me, from this day forward, you could only ever listen to, like, if you want to carry on listening to Jeff Buckley, you can never listen to Alice in Chains ever again, and vice versa, then I'd have to say I'm sorry, I'd choose Alice in Chains.